Hey everybody, welcome to Saving Greens Homestead. My name is Keisha, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I welcome you. It is another very windy day. We were supposed to get rain today, and I don't know if you can see, there's some clouds in the distance. And that's what the wind is blowing this way, so that the rain will be here. But I'm gonna try and take advantage of the time that I have before the rain gets here to get some stuff done. But I wanted to show you guys that my plants are doing pretty good, that I had planted out early. They're doing pretty good, already putting on flowers and stuff, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so there's a number of things I need to get done before this rain comes in, and one is I need to get these weed fabric removed and the rest of everything that is dead in this section of the garden taken out, and the rest of these big old jumbo weeds that are growing in here. I had sunflowers growing right there. I'm like divided on whether I should take them out or try and leave them and save them. But I definitely need to get this cleared out so I can get more of my tomato plants planted and other stuff planted. And then over here I need to get all of this cleared out. Now there's a lot of sunflower volunteers in here, and this one even opened up. Look at that. There's a lot of them, but I need to get them out. Almost this whole section right here is all sunflowers, and then this is just a big old jumbo weed right here, but the rest is all sunflowers. And I've got some onions that I'm gonna need to get out of there that are going to flower. Either I'm gonna take them out or I'll let them flower. I'll probably just let them flower. Look how thick this stalk is on this onion. But I need to get all of this cleared out so I can start planting more stuff in here. I hadn't even gotten around to the weeds yet. I'm gonna get to these after the last rain that we have, but they're tall. All of these weeds are tall. And we'll probably get another weed whacker because ours died on us, so just to remove all of these weeds and stuff. But I'm gonna get started on that. Oh, look at this. I didn't even see this sunflower. He's huge. Look at that. Look at this. He's big. And he's growing. He loves where he's growing too. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and see if I can save him too. That's always an issue with me. I always struggle. It's always a struggle when I need to thin something out or cut something out that is a potential plant for growth. I always struggle with whether I should do it or not. And then I usually end up not doing it. That's why I leave all my volunteers usually. Unless they're in a very bad place, then I'll remove them. But anyways, I'm gonna get that started. And then I have some planting to do, some seeds to plant, and some seedlings to plant. So I'm gonna try and get that done too by the time you guys see this video. Look at it, it's sprouting. This is my mimosa. It's sprouting. I don't know what this tree is that's growing right next to it. I haven't figured it out yet what it is. It was something that was here before. I just don't know what. And then I have a task in the front yard I want to show you that I'm going to do. Okay, so the task that I need to do out here is this radish. So the winds have blown it over and broken some pieces. The only one that I'm gonna keep is this one right here that's standing up straight. But these other two that are leaning out now, I'm gonna pull them out. So we'll get a chance to see what those radish roots look like, that bulb. And I'm excited about that. I want to cut it open and see what it looks like inside. But I'm sad because this one is already, let's see, this one is already putting on pods. You see that? And that's the part I love, are the pods. So I'm gonna have to once again take control of my emotions and go ahead and pull this out and just be patient and wait for this other one to grow pods, seed pods, for me to eat. And look at this. I thought this was just really cute. This is cilantro, and my iris grew right up through the cilantro. Now I cut some of the stems, you can see right here, some of the stems, I cut them off because last night I made pozole, and I cut it on purpose right there so that the flower could be seen. But yeah, I gotta finish using up the cilantro. This cilantro was a volunteer and it did really good, growing right there. All my broccolis are opened up over here and they're starting to flower. But I wanted to show you guys, I have these yellow spots on all the leaves over here going all the way down on my plants here. Oh, look at that. It's because my neighbor was out here spraying, and his overspray, it was kind of breezy that day, and his overspray got onto my plants. I don't think he meant it maliciously. I don't think he was trying to come out and set out to ruin my garden or anything like that. He was just trying to get rid of his weeds that are in his yard right here. But it still oversprayed and got to my stuff and damaged my plants. So I decided I'm gonna probably go on ahead and build a barrier, like a back fence or back wall right here, so that he can still be able to spray his weeds and stuff without the overspray hitting my plants. Like I said, I don't think he did it on purpose to be mean or anything. It just was a little bit more breezy that day, and it blew over. And I mean, you know, it's his yard. He can do what he wants in his yard, his property. So I get along with them very well, and we don't have any problems with them usually. So just so that he can spray his weeds and I can grow my stuff, I'm gonna put that divider up. So that is all. So I'm gonna try and get as much of the work that I'm doing on camera as possible as I'm doing it, but I make no promises, you guys. It is so dang windy out here. I don't want my camera to get blown over on the tripod and get damaged. So I'm gonna try my best. Look at all these. We had some more cold last night and it messed up my zinnias. They were trying to recover from the snow, and I don't think they're gonna recover. Let me get to work. I'm stalling. I don't know if you guys can see them down in there. There's a whole bunch of roly-polies crawling around down in there. They were eating on the, probably some of the seedlings or something from these radishes. But I told you they're in here. I know they're in here, and they are responsible for eating up all of my other radish seedlings that we're trying to grow over here, including that whole back row. So yeah. But look at this. This thing is huge. It's a whole different perspective when you're actually pulling these out. And look how big this root is. That's big. This one's smaller. I'm gonna see if he's good to eat, because I can have him with my pozole tonight. But look, here's some more seeds, seed pods that are now useless because they're not quite big. Oh, this one is. I guess some of them, I just have to really look. Some of them are big enough that I can eat those. Maybe I'll try and find as many of those as I can and have those with my pozole too tonight. But look, now that area over there is mostly cleaned up, so it'll be ready for me to plant some more stuff. Look at this guy. So I'll get some more stuff planted over here. I have flowers and stuff that I can plant over in this section. And I want to get green beans going too. So, and I have more leeks to plant over in that section as well. So I'm gonna get all that stuff planted in there, hopefully soon, very soon. Okay, so we got the wheat fabric off of the beds, and this is what they look like underneath. These beds are full of roly-polies, but that's only because they had prime real estate, because none of the birds and lizards were able to get to them because they were hiding out under the wheat fabric. So the roly-polies, oh, you can see one crawling here. The roly-polies and the slugs, those are the trails that you can see. The slugs was living it up and partying underneath here, procreating. But we dug all these out. I mean, got them uncovered. So I was gonna top them off with some more super poop and chicken poop and all that good stuff that I usually do, but they're full. The beds are still full. So what I might end up doing is planting everything like how I do my tomatoes, and just plant down, make a hole, put the amendments inside the hole instead of the whole bed, because I don't really think I need to do much to this. Just get all the weeds out. And I don't think I'm gonna put the wheat cloth back. It is so windy. I don't think I'm gonna put the wheat cloth back on. I think I'm gonna let it stay off for a season. don't know. I got some decisions to make before I start putting stuff in. I got decisions to make of what I'm gonna do about everything. So, but that's as far as I got to right now, which is a lot. That's a lot of work done. This is all the dead stuff right here that I'm gonna burn, and then reuse the ashes from this to fertilize everything. I guess I'm gonna go and start planting some seeds and plants in other beds and get that all worked out. So I'll be back. I don't know if you guys can see it. We're kind of stopped right now. Oh no, it's still going. It's raining while the sun is out. I love when it does this. It's raining when the sun is out. Everything just looks so pretty. So that is it. This is done. These two beds are ready. So the next time you see these two beds, I will have things planted in them. I decided to leave the fabric cloth off this time and let everything breathe. There's a lot of roly-polies that are overpopulated in these beds because it was covered. So I'm gonna leave them uncovered this season. But that's done. So also the next time I come back, I should have this bed finished and planted. And this guy just comes up out of nowhere and just starts loving on me. Sunny. But oh, I was trying to wait for it to see if he was going to throw himself over. And he did right when I took the camera away. You kitty. It's so cute when he throws himself over. Anyways, and then I'll have this bed finished the next time, you guys. The next time I post a video. So once I get these beds planted, then I'll worry about the rest of this jungle out here of weeds and stuff. We're gonna get those handled too, but I gotta get stuff planted because the days are nice. And if I can get an early start instead of waiting until Mother's Day, then I'm just gonna try it because I can barely wait for when those tomatoes are ready. And speaking of tomatoes, I'm gonna show you this real quick, and then I'm gonna end this video because I gotta save something for a tour video, right? Look at these tomatoes. These plants are growing strong and healthy all the way down, and putting on flowers. Some of them, these tomatillos already have flowers, so I gotta hurry up and get the rest of my trellises like these up. And I planted squash in here, vining squash, so that's what's gonna grow up these trellises. But I've got so much more that I planted and stuff that I did out front that I want to show you, but I'm gonna have to show you that in another video because I don't want this video to be too long. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And as always, God bless. So I cut the second to largest of the radishes. There's monster radishes, and this is what it looks like inside. So this is all hard radish. And you can see the fibers that are going through this. That makes it very hard. So this is not edible. And then you can see where it's already starting to get hollowed out. And radishes get beyond the prime and old, they get hollow inside. Now, I didn't cut the big one. I tried to, but it's really hard to cut.